What are your dreams? What are your wants? Do you want to grow your business? Help you crush your goals personally, professionally, and financially? Just join the conversation. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the call. Hope we're killing this Tuesday, man. Hope we're having a great day, ready for the holidays. Welcome to the Growing with Grassi, guys. We're talking about faithful wavering today, but I want to welcome all the newcomers, those watching on the recording. Thank you so much. My fam, my people that always join me every Tuesday, growing with me. Much love, little heart out to you. I appreciate all the support. But these calls, these Zoom calls are meant to define the game you want to play and truly how to get started, right? My intention is that I can help you in any way, shape, or form just to get off your butt, get moving. Just show you what I've done every single day. I continue to do every single day, grind it out to become the best version of myself. And that's what these calls are about. How can we become the best version of ourselves? And I hope that you take away some of these tips and these tricks and you start implementing in the game you call life. Yes, I said life is a game. Implement them right away is nothing but a game, guys. I'm Dr. Bobby Grassi, as we talked about before, born and raised in Flint, Michigan. I have now 5 businesses. Yes, I said 5. I'm so pumped up. I got the Dentist CO brand, Growing with Grassi. I got Great Lakes Dental Design. I got my Grassi Dental, and I have Crumble Cookie. So I'm now into 5 businesses. So, guys, this week, though, we're talking about faithful wavering. And you might say, what exactly is faithful wavering? And what I mean by faithful wavering when I say that is we all have faith when things go well. We all have faith when things are going good. But when we hit that pitfall, when we hit that obstacle, we start losing the faith. Oh, it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to be there. If you've ever been there, guys, if you've ever lost faith a little bit, just give me a thumbs up or a heart just to know that there's people in the audience understanding that, right? But today we're talking about how to keep true faith, what it truly means to have faith, right? What is faith? In Bible verses? Well, faith is the assurance of things hoped for and the convictions of things not seen. And without faith, it is truly impossible to please God, right? For he comes to God must believe that he is and that he is the rewarder of those who seek him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean of your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean of your own understanding. Faith is a strong belief that something great lies ahead of you, right? So whether it be through the grace of a higher power, whether it's your own resolve, faith is the belief that something great is ahead of you. We talked about before, people that dream. Dream are the precursors to life-coming attractions. How I think of dreams is a form of faith. If I see it, I can achieve it, right? Meaning if I meditate or if I manifest it, I can do it. But it's the belief system. Is that it's already happening. We talk about cause and creating the future you want. You cause and create the future you want by having faith that your outcome will exist. You cause and create relationships that you want by having the faith that it will resist. We talk about a faith of a mustard seed. Have you mustered up such conviction in yourself or those around you? Are you making this commitment? Is it going to bring hope and personal growth even before any success has been ever reached? Do you have faith like never before? Do you truly believe in what you're meant to do? Guys, having faith is the first step to everything. They always say that if you can see it, you can achieve it. As I said before, you're the product of your words. You're the fruit of your words. Having faith, you can literally have created in here and have undeniable faith to have the greatest impact in your life. Faith is the most powerful force, but it can often be tested too. In times of difficulty, there's an inner battle between us saying, staying true to what our convictions are. Are we yielding? Do we yield under pressure? Do we feel the pressure and just stop? Faithful wavering captures this difficult struggle and the journey towards lasting beliefs. We get hit with an obstacle. It's not happening on our timetable. It's not happening when we should. So instead of keeping faith and blowing through it, we quit. Guys, have you ever been in that situation in your life? Have you truly hit that point before where you really thought something great was going to happen, but then all of a sudden it doesn't happen, so you lose faith? Give me a thumbs up if you've ever been there. Having faith, undeniable faith, is what we're meant to be. The Bible talks about faith of a mustard seed. A mustard seed. Just faith of a mustard seed can dominate. And I struggle with that as well. Sometimes business doesn't go well. Life's not going as planned. And I start losing that faith. I start going, is this really meant to be? Is this what my true calling is? You know, not to be spiritual as much on you, but it says, when you say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And when you think about give us this day our daily bread, what that means is give me enough energy to make it through today. His daily bread. It's not, yeah, you might think of bread that you eat, but give me the energy to get through the day. Can you keep faith just for one more day? That's what that message says to me. When you don't have that energy, when you start wavering, when you start getting under pressure, have faith, believe in yourself. Even though you can't see it, that's what's amazing about faith. True faith is you keep going no matter what. I have people that tell me in dentistry all the time, I'm a little fired up about faith if you can't tell. I have people that tell me in dentistry, oh my goodness, I'm so scared of you. And you can ask any one of my staff members. So wait a minute, you said you believe in God. I do believe in God. Okay, well then let me ask you this question. Ready? Would God ever put you in a situation you can't handle? And then they, of course, respond as, well, no. I always say, why would this be the first time? Because true faith means no matter what you pressure at, you can outcome it. You understand that with a thumbs up? True faith is no matter what I do, it's going to work out. That's faith. I believe that there's a higher power, higher plan. That's faith. True faith. Having faith, though, understand can be challenging. It can be fearful. Often, the fear often overpowers our confidence in the future. Yet true faith requires us to look way beyond potential pitfalls and embrace what we hope will come to tomorrow with unshakable positivity. That's true faith. It is impossible, though, to have both. It is impossible to have both. If there's a presence of fear in your heart, then you cannot possess genuine faith. Now, does it mean you don't get fearful? Absolutely not. Does it mean you don't have setbacks? Absolutely not. And we've all had setbacks. I've said it to you 1,000 times. But true faith is that you acknowledge that, you shake it off, kind of, stop, drop, and roll, let's pretend you're on fire, and you proceed anyway. You proceed and let the higher power lead. You proceed and let your heart lead. You proceed in blind faith sometimes, but faith of a mustard seed. There might be people on this call that are suffering from something, and they don't know how they're going to get out of it, but they lean on God. They lean on faith, because faith is hope. And that the thing that I always say about genuine faith, whether it's faith in yourself or faith in a higher power, without faith, you have nothing. Without faith, you can't get through difficult times. So faith over fear always. When faced with uncertainty, it is impossible, like I said, to have hope over worry by taking a step back and understanding the risk at hand. In those moments, we can choose courage in lieu of fear. Believing God will lead us through any challenge presented. Let go of all your doubts, guys. Replace them instead with unwavering faith. Don't ever have fear anymore. Fear is a false sense of reality. It is designed, if you will, as one of our gatekeepers to keep us safe. You know what I'd be afraid of the most? Is not going after my dreams. You know what I'd be fearful of the most? Living with a heavy burden of regret. So when people say to me, how do you find the energy? How do you find the time? What do you continue to do? I bet on myself. I bet on myself, and I had undeniable faith that I will come out ahead. I always say this to people, just if you know me. I don't start out the fastest. I must be the tortoise and the rabbit in the hare race. I don't always get it right, but I always win the game. And it's my faith, and I truly believe in that. I truly believe that I have a calling to make its greatest impact. Any one of you guys on this call, do you believe, just with a thumbs up, that you are meant to be something greater than you are today? Just with a thumbs up. Lynn, are you meant to do something greater than you were yesterday? Christine, were you meant to be something greater than you are today? Tom, Chandel, Guy, Andreas, yes. We are meant for greatness, and have faith in you. So how do you keep your faith even when life becomes difficult? That's a question. People who have been able to rise above the circumstances and still love are some of the most inspirational figures in the world history. How do they achieve this? feet. How do they? Through faith, which is a conscious decision to continuously choose love despite what life throws at them. By loving unconditionally, even when stuff doesn't happen their way, your faith will blossom, allowing you to become an even greater source, strength, and inspiration. It doesn't matter what people do to you. It doesn't matter the outcome. It's what you have in here. It's faith that I'm going to keep giving out, even though I'm not receiving back, because when I give, I will get back. Understand it's the yin and yang of life. If you want love, even if you're not getting that love back, you must give love. If you want finances, even though you're worried about the scarcity mindset, you must give money out. It's factual. In faith, give out what you want back and have faith that's going to come back to you. Pray, for goodness sakes. Seeking guidance is a brave and necessary step to loving yourself and others. Reach up in prayer, meditation, or whatever resonates with you. Ask for the courage to act out of love at all times. With faith, that in your innermost calling will be answered. If you truly have faith, the innermost calling you have will be answered. Stay vigilant as open channel for divine ideas and unconditional love and right. People ask me all the time, how did you know that was going to happen? How did you have that insight? How do you have that intuition? It's because I meditate and I'm open. And you know what's funny? The last 2 weeks, I stopped meditation for some odd really crazy reason. Yes, I'm being vulnerable with you. I stopped meditating. I got so caught up in running crumble cookie and businesses that I stopped taking time for myself and actually lost a sense of me. I started going in a different direction, started becoming toxic. I don't say this because I'm like, oh my gosh, what are people going to think of me? I say this because I'm as authentic and real can be, because if it happens to me, it's going to happen to you. I'm just willing to share this. This is called growing with Grassi for a reason. I'm speaking with this much passion for a reason, because I promise you, every one of us are going to have unwavering faith. Stop compromising who you want to be for other people. Stop. Make the time for yourself. Meditate, pray, ask for a higher power. Understand what everything means. Be generous to others. Through acts of kindness and compassion, we are able to empower both ourselves and thus around us by taking the time to lending helping hand when needed, right? I mean, it's Christmas time, for God's sakes. We can not only promote feelings of connection with our fellow human beings, but also tap into inexhaustible supply of love. Like when you give to people, thumbs up, don't you feel great? When you're generous to others, don't you feel like enlightened? I mean, all of us on this call are probably pretty blessed, some way, shape, or form. All of us are, right? We're sitting on this call trying to make a big difference, but there is nothing more empowering than putting a smile on somebody's face. There's nothing more empowering and enlifting and getting our greater calling to God or the higher power than to being generous. Nothing. When I'm able to create experiences for family and friends and loved ones, and I'm getting emotional when I see the impact it has on them. And that's what life is about. Getting on these calls, you know, and being able to be generous to others and share life with people, and being generous and watching their life change by a just simple random act of kindness, it's undeniable. So man, how do you not believe in faith? It empowers you. When I talk about these calls and growing with Grassi, not only do they do it, they lift me up, they inspire me. What inspires you? If you're struggling with faith, get inspired. Drawing on your faith can be a great way to stay connected, even in dark moments. Get inspired. Let extraordinary examples of courage and trust serve as like an inspirational reminder that, you know what, dude, anything is possible if I just keep believing. Anything is possible. I just got to believe in myself. Guys, sometimes it's lonely. Sometimes it's lonely and it's hard to truly have faith and truly believe in yourself. Shane, it's hard. Robert, it's hard. Guy, it's hard. It's hard because you keep saying, man, I keep doing this and it just hasn't quite happened, because we understand this. Faith is not on your timetable. It's on his. True faith, it's not going to happen on your timetable. But if you're truly inspired and you truly know down to your core where you're supposed to be, let it happen. Have faith of a mustard seed. Surround yourself with people you admire. That's another way to encourage your faith, right? Have the power to shape our lives through how we spend our time. We have that power. So if it pays to make a commitment to paving your path with positive influencers, ensure by living your own life of faith and journey, fulfill my potential. If that's what it is, then plan on surrounding yourself with people that inspire you, people that give the best effort to you. Pursue relationships, right, over in goals, right? Even if it means going against social norms, like try to find somebody that lights you up. You guys inspire me. When you're searching for these kindled spirits, has it been hard at work at times? Of course, right? Striving towards being an uplifting friend too has helped me on this meaningful mission. Like sometimes I'm looking for people, but I know that if I surround myself with people that make me better, but I uplift people, I know every single time I see a person on this call, and he knows he's not even my biological brother, but I call him my brother. What's up, Connor? Good to see you. Guy knows. Guy knows every single day that he comes in, he inspires me. The guy's a beast, first of all. His body's stupid. Like I think I'm going to be 50, so he's got to be 51 or 52, whatever. He's an ass. And I mean that with love, because he looks like Thor and he really drives me crazy. But he inspires me to always challenge myself, to be the best version of myself. And you got to surround yourself. And I'm getting emotional, man. Maybe it's Christmas time, whatever. Maybe I'm a little tired, but either way, doesn't matter. Surround yourself with people that just light you up. They give you the energy when you don't have it. They give you that faith when you don't see it in you. You ask Guy, we have talks all the time, and I'll light him up. Bro, you got to have faith. And maybe I'm his life coach and I inspire him. There's a lot of people that inspire me. So I just like to tell people, man, thank you, Guy. Thank you for being in my life, bro. Thank you for supporting me in everything I do. Much love. Get the ball rolling first in the morning, though, guys. Get the ball. Like what do you got to do? Like create habits and routines every single day to get the ball rolling. So many times we live this life of toxicity. We get up and the first thing we do is look at our phone, or we look at emails, or we look at TikToks, or we look at the news. On that is not what's going to get you going. Contrary to what you believe in your heart, that is not it. Maybe for some people, it's just reading a book and drinking coffee, whatever it is. But get the ball rolling. Create a morning ritual with intention. And you can create the perfect way to arm yourself with whatever life throws at you. Me, I realize I must meditate. I'm not going to succumb to all the difficulty. I'm going to summon up all the courage and make the commitment every day to love during those trying times. I'm going to love no matter what. No matter what comes my way, I got to love. It's often when it seems impossible, but we must believe in our faith that loving like crazy is achievable. I mean, go insane. Pick something you want to go insane. Go insane, go like crazy mode and do it. Invest in this practice. 10 minutes a day. Meditate on matters that matter to you. I said that right. Meditate on things that matter to you. What is it that you want to cause and create, Chandel? What is it that you want to cause and create, Guy? What is it that you want to cause and create, Annalisa? What is it that you want to cause and create, Shane, who's on this call? What is it that you want to cause and create, Connor? Think about that. Meditate on it. And people always say, oh, try to calm down your brain. That's garbage too. When you wake up in the morning and you meditate and all those thoughts are coming to you, seek for the answer. Seek for the highest divine power with faith and say, okay, this keeps coming at me. This obstacle keeps hitting me. What should I do? This will ultimately set you up for success. I promise you, throughout your whole day. You cannot get derailed. It'll help you make tough decisions. So when you create these calls, when you create these rituals and patterns every single day, you're going to be an undeniable, stoppable force. These are things that help you create your faith. Because when you start getting results in your life, guys, when you really start creating things, Tom, when you really start creating these moments in your life, you're going to even get more faith. Because how do you get faith is by producing results. Now, people have faith in me no matter what I set my mind to. I promise if you look at the people I surround myself with too, they know I keep my word. They know for a fact with undeniable, unwavering faith that I'm going to come through somehow, some way. They know that. And I know that. But you know what it does? It gives me hope to keep making myself better. It gives me hope to keep pushing forward. Guys, there are people that can count on you in every way, shape, or form. Thumbs up if you know that when somebody asks you something that you love, you always come through. And they believe you'll come through. Of course. Of course. Because you've produced results and fruits in their life that they had that faith. So faith is something that you can always lean on. Faith is something you can always strive for. Faith is something you got to work on every single day. No different than Guy going to the gym, or Ken K going to the gym, or Chandel doing her yoga and meditation, or my mom doing Zumba fitness in Florida. No matter what it is, you got to have a ritual every single day that's going to get you in the right frame. And when you're out, get back in the ritual that gets you fulfilled. We are called to fulfill a purpose. We have responsibilities also to serve the Lord Almighty. You have to understand that things are happening for a reason in your life, no matter what. You need to have faith no matter what. No matter what life throws at you, have faith. If not in anything else, have faith in yourself. Have faith how you show up every single day. We're not only living a life on earth, but we're living a life for our Savior. I know I'm talking spiritual, but that's how I feel. Everything you do is not only for yourself, but it's for the bigger plan in life to have external life. It's also for other people. Every single thing you do in your life doesn't just impact you. It impacts many. So Dario, when you don't know what to do. Connor, when you don't know what to do. Shane, when you're struggling what to do. Bob, when you're struggling what to do. Guy, Chandel, Linda, Christine, Mariel, and everyone else on this call, when you're struggling what to do, always do what's right. Always do what's right. And have faith in yourself that you can accomplish anything you ever set your mind to. It's okay if your faith wavers occasionally. It's always okay. It's only human to lose trust or confidence or doubt yourself. But when this truly happens, you need to get back on the board of faith, and you need to live more in faith than not. That's all it is. Give more love than you ever can receive. Give more money, and I promise you have abundance back. Give more of your time, you're going to get more time back. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Embrace your faith in God. Embrace your faith in you. Tell me about your faith. Tell me about it in writing. Write it down in the planner. I beg you guys, write it down in my planner, the info@thedentistco.com. If you truly want to grow with me. Get this stuff done, dude. I've been vulnerable with you. I tell you when my faith wavers and when it doesn't waver, but I can tell you, in that little, if you took nothing from this call, there's going to a few things I'm going to give you biblically, and you're going to laugh. I'm giving a lot of spiritual. I don't know what Psalms it is. It says you have not because you ask for not. Okay, what that says to me, you have not because I've asked for not. Okay, it also says you must write your goals down in tablets. Okay, cool. And you have not because you've asked for not. So if you truly want something bad enough and you truly live with faith and you keep taking the direction in that plan, aka write down what you want in a planner, you write it on tablets, then God will provide with faith. With faith. So, guys, tell me, we got 6 minutes left of the call. I thank you for sharing on Tuesday. Was this call of value today? I mean, you made me cry twice. So all that means is I was in the moment. Did you guys get a little bit out of this call? Is this stuff making a difference, please, in your life? Please give me a thumbs up or a heart. Awesome. Awesome. Guys, send me stuff on an email. Send me your stuff. Send me anything you can in faith in God and believing in you and your worth and what you want to do and accomplish your goals. I'm here to help you. Like, consider me your I don't want to say your ego, but I'm the voice for everybody who doesn't want to speak, right? I'll tell you exactly what I think, right? And remember, when you have that thing of fear, we talked about fear. I barely touched on it. It's your gatekeeper. Fear, judgment, and ego are the three gatekeepers, right? Fear is just designed to keep you safe. Don't ignore it. Don't say it's not a bad thing. I want you to hear that. It is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's designed to wake up your intuition to say, hey, just pause for a minute. Stop, drop, and roll, breathe. I know you're feeling this anxiety or this fear. What should we do here? So don't ignore it, but don't let it control you, if you understand that. Guys, come next week. I'm going to show you when you have your faith wavers, when you don't know what to do. When you don't know what to do. Yes, as Andrea said, fear is good if we know how to control it 100%. Fear is a mechanism to keep us safe, which is cool, but we got to control it. We got to control it. We got to control our ego, put that ego at the door. We got to control how we judge other people, of course, or what we worry about people judging us. We got to control that. And guys, come next week. I'm going to show you how do you shift your mindset when you doubt. I got you. Remember, the reason why I got you, because I've already lived there. I've already been there. So I pretty much can answer every single vulnerable question you might have. Guys, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Much love. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great day, guys. Love you.